Ronald O'Brien's initial date of execution was set for the 8th of August 1980. His attorney, however, successfully petitioned for the stay of the execution. A second date was scheduled for May 25th, 1982, but that date was also postponed. Judge Michael McSpadden then scheduled a third execution date for the 31st of October 1982, which was to the date 8 years after Ronald O'Brien murdered his child. The judge actually said that if O'Brien cannot get to the chamber, I will drive him there myself. So it sounds like the judge also had a bit of a frustration with all the dates being set aside. Ronald O'Brien would have initially been the first inmate in Texas to be executed by lethal injection because he was set to be executed by the electrical chair, which then was replaced by the lethal injection. However, he wasn't the first person. Somebody else, Charles Brooks Jr., was executed by lethal injection. His lawyers once again asked for a new date because now he wanted a new trial. And it was said, you can see if you get new evidence to get a new trial. So a fourth date was scheduled for the 31st of March 1984. I'm not sure how they get to these dates, but I can just imagine that in 2 years' time he couldn't get new evidence. But eventually the date was set for the 31st of March 1984. And then his lawyers said, please can we have a stay of execution because this is a cruel and unusual punishment to kill this man who murdered his 8-year-old child and tried to murder 4 other children. This was not approved. His execution date was set for the 31st of March 1984. It was a little bit before midnight on the 31st of March when the lethal injection was administered to Ronald O'Brien. And I don't personally have a stance on the death penalty. I'm not for it and I'm not against it. I'm in the middle. I do have some views on it. This is not about the death penalty. This is for me about what this father did to his child. He got the lethal injection shortly before 12 o'clock. They say that he gave his last words, which I will also give to you now. He yawned, the fluid went into his veins, he inhaled, exhaled, and closed his eyes.